Hey guys, it's Bren. I'm here with a candle review, and this time it's for Exotic Lychee. So if you watched my last video, which was a haul video, I talked a little bit about this line and this candle already. This Test Lab collection from Bath & Body Works is exclusive to online and White Barn stores, so you won't find it in regular Bath & Body Works stores. And there are 10 scents that are out in White Barns, but there are these 4 other scents that are just out in certain stores, and you kind of have to hunt them down. I had to go about 2 hours away to Orland Park for this one, and also for the Thai Coconut Basmati, which I'll be reviewing next. But in my haul, I did hype this up quite a bit. So this candle had hit Instagram, and some people said they loved it. It was the best one in the whole collection. They didn't understand why it didn't go nationwide, so to speak. And then some people were like, no, it's really not that great. It's just being hyped because it's exclusive to certain stores and not everyone can get it. So I really didn't know what to expect. But when I first smelled it, I was addicted right away. Love this candle on cold sniff. Bought 4 of them, and I stand by everything I said in my haul video as far as how it smells on cold, unburned, because I do love it. Unfortunately, when it's burning, I was very disappointed. It's not near as good. So I participated in hype that was probably not warranted. Should have burned it first. Spoke too soon, basically. It's really not that great when it's burning. I'm so upset because I love the way that it smells on cold sniff so much that I would love to have my place have that fragrance, but it loses a lot when it's burning. So let's talk about the notes. We have the Chinese lychee, red raspberry, creamy coconut, lush passion fruit. That's supposed to be what all is in this. And I get everything on cold except, well, okay, I should say, don't really know what a lychee smells like. I don't know that I've ever encountered one in real life, but there is something like exotic and tropical here that I'm imagining is that. I don't get any coconut though, really at all. I do get a lot of red raspberry on cold sniff. Smells a lot like Yankees red raspberry, as I mentioned in my haul video. And I get passion fruit. There's something very smooth kinda in the background that reminds me of, or smells like passion fruit. So then I also had said that there's something in this candle that smells a little bit like agave or like a cactusy type of note that I think makes it exotic to me. And it all came together really nice. It was this very fruity but like kind of tart scent, sort of like Aloha Kiwi passion fruit is a little tart. If you don't like sour scents, you wouldn't be into it, but I do like really intensely fruity candles, and I like a little bit of tartness sometimes too. Then I lit it up. First of all, I think this is one of the only candles in Bath & Body Works history that has gotten stronger every time that I've burned it. Usually it's the opposite, and they will start off maybe the first, second burn, they're strong, and then they, you know, start losing their fragrance and they don't smell as good or as strong anymore. And this one, the first time I burned it, I was getting like nothing from it, but last night I was burning it probably for like maybe the 5th time, and it was actually like starting to throw a little bit. Now, as I also mentioned in my last video, I did have a sinus infection and my nose was not up to par for a while there. It could be just that my nose has been getting better and my sense of smell has been coming back, but I don't think so. Like, I think my sense of smell was pretty much back when I first burned this candle. I think it's the candle. I think it's kind of just gotten a little stronger. I don't know, but that was my experience anyway. But what I'm getting when it's burning is the sourness, but without like the good juicy berry to balance it out. So it's just kind of a sour note. And then something, it's probably the passion fruit, but it kind of just falls flat and it sort of smells like chapstick. There's something about it, I can't even point to any particular flavor of chapstick, but just like a waxy smell. I guess like if you took like a really boring chapstick, like a plain old strawberry chapstick, but you toned down the strawberry even more, if that's possible. That's kind of how this candle smells when it's burning to me. A little waxy, really mellow. There's something a little tart about it. It's just like this vaguely fruity scent. I mean, it almost to me feels like when you start chewing like a fruit flavored gum, and it's really awesome at first. That's how this candle smells on cold sniff. But then like this candle, when it's burning, it's like the sensation of when you're chewing that fruity gum like 30 minutes later and it's just kind of like a little fruity and kind of sour and not very good. That's how I would compare the scent of this burning to gum, I guess. It's like, yeah, it just falls flat. And so, yeah, chapstick, vaguely fruity, but doesn't really smell like any specific fruit, and then like a little bit of tartness. It's not a bad smell though. It's not offensive. So a lot of times with their fruity scents, if they're light in particular, you get that oily kerosene lamp type of smell, or it kind of smells like something is burning, almost like burning hair or something. Like sometimes that happens with BBW candles, and if that happens, that goes straight back to the store. This didn't do that. It's not a bad smell. It wasn't unpleasant. I didn't hate it. I could just barely smell it. So first burn for me, I was all set to give this like a 2 for strength and throw because like it wasn't a 1. Like I could smell it, but barely. Last night though, you know, it's kind of at the little over a third, maybe 2/5 stage, and it's been melted all the way down past like the halfway point. I'm feeling like I want to give it like a 4 on strength at least, throw 3 or a 4, as far as like how far the scent reaches. Noticeable, not strong, but noticeable. However, it really doesn't matter if it's like a 2 or a 4 or a 7 if the scent isn't any good, right? Like, who cares how strong it is? Again, it's not a bad offensive scent, but it's just like so blah compared to how it smells on cold sniff, and I think that's almost more frustrating than if the candle just didn't smell good either way. But just like kind of bland, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Not that strong. Performance-wise, like burn-wise, it's been fine. Have to trim the wicks, mushroom tops, the whole thing. It's pulled out just fine, but again, that's like the least important thing probably, so I don't want to spend too much time talking about that. So, conclusion, I guess I kind of maybe understand now why this didn't make it into the main 10, because compared to how it smells on cold sniff, which is so good, it just doesn't live up to it when it's burning. So don't feel bad if you weren't able to get a hold of this. Don't go pay tons of money on eBay or Mercari or anything for it. You're really not missing out on much. If you're a collector like me and you like to have weird, rare ones in your collection, or you're someone who just has candles to smell them on cold. There are people out there that don't really burn that much, but just like have a little collection of things to sniff. Then it may be worth getting like one if you can. I mean, I am gonna hang on to this and everything. I'm not returning them, but that is because I'm a collector. I like having the rare ones. I love how it smells on cold sniff, but burning, it's nothing to write home about. Don't go to great lengths to get it if you can't get it, and don't feel bad, because it's kind of one of the most disappointing candles that I've ever burned, in that it smells so good on cold, but just like not that great when it's burning. So that's my review of the Exotic Lychee. I will be back with the Thai Coconut Basmati though, and then the other scents in the collection that did go nationwide to all White Barn stores and online. So stay tuned for those reviews. They should get more positive now, hopefully. And thanks for watching. You can follow me on Instagram at Candles and Music. I'll see you guys later. Bye.